We do want to also get to our other big story of the morning, taking a live look near Ground Zero, New York City. You can see our vice president right there. Washington, D.C. and politicians going to have a big thumbprint in New York City today, as today does mark 22 years since the September 11th attacks. President Joe Biden will also be there to commemorate the day. He'll actually be at a military base in Alaska, and he's joining service members and their families at a ceremony to remember the nearly 3,000 Americans who were killed. Commemorations are also planned at the attack sites at the World Trade Center, at the Pentagon, and several other places, including several events planned across southern Colorado today to remember the thousands that were killed in these attacks. Right now, local firefighters and military personnel from across the state are getting ready to hike up the Manitou Incline. They should be at the base of the incline right now. Firefighters always carry with them a flag with all the names of the first responders who had lost their lives that day. They also wear their full gear, and the organizer who started this says they climb the incline because here in southern Colorado, it is the closest representation to the Twin Towers. Fort Carson also will be hosting a ceremony this morning at 10 o'clock at Kit Carson Memorial Park. There's going to be a flyover with aircraft from Fort Carson and a wreath-laying ceremony. We do still have family members who live in Colorado Springs who lost loved ones in 9/11.
It's very important that we continue to teach our young soldiers and just the nation as a whole how important it is to remember the events that happened on 9/11 22 years ago.
There's also several speakers that are going to be there today, including Mayor Yemi. There will be an event in Pueblo. If you live in that area, it starts at 7:58. You have about an hour to make it there. They're marking the exact time the South Tower of the World Trade Center fell. This one hosted by the Center for American Values. It'll be held at the World Trade Center Steel Memorial on the River Walk. And this memorial does have an actual piece of steel from the World Trade Center on display.